There's a point where I made a macro that said 333 casting complete heal now because 222 won't tell me when to heal.
It was a little
and then I
childish,
would
though.
just say F them. That's exactly what I'd say in my macro. Out in shout, I would say that because they got to the point where they were making me so mad. And I was usually 333 after the exact same person every time. And just it gnaws at you. After 20 or 30 raids, it really just gets to you. That is why Drakmir is now retired. From all raiding ever.
Oh, you guys got pop in there? All right, I'll come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it comes down to what you're used to,
Man,
but I think they both
shakes.
work. What happened?
Ice cream time.
Yeah, I gotta get ice cream, man.
That actually does sound pretty good.
Shut up.
Every night.
Sounds like you're healing with scrubs. We only require a 10% raid attendance, so 10 raids out of 100, which doesn't sound that bad, but I do know that when people have stuff going on in their lives, especially when like family members get sick or things of that sort, you do actually give them a little bit of slack, a little bit of leeway, as long as they let you know. But still, like 10 raids, you guys do so many raids.
10%, yeah, 10%'s not that bad. Honestly, that's easy to get to.
Yeah, but they do a lot of raids. I mean,
yeah, but it's still easy to. I mean, it's easy to get to 10%.
All you have to do is go to at least 2 raids a week.
I don't know about that. I think they do a lot
4
more
or
raids.
5.
I don't know how many of them actually count towards the whole, like DKPs and all that other stuff, but I know they do a lot of preemptive and kind of spur of the moment
I think they
stuff.
have a chart. I think they have a chart that says how many raids that they have done versus the amount that you've attended.
They use Guild Launch.
Yep.
I have a 50% raid attendance, and I work 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and I'm married with kids. I know it's possible. I'm just saying, like ZK used to be in there, and he had a hard time keeping up with it for personal reasons, and I think Nibers even was in there for a while, and he had a hard time keeping up with it, and then he left, and then he came back.
He's currently in it.
Yeah, he came back to it.
He's back.
It just may be a bit much for people at sometimes. They may get burned out. I don't know. I know I could never keep up with it.
How long till DKP decays, or I don't understand that whole portion of the system.
Depends on the guild.
It should never disappear if you've earned it.
No, it does.
It does. If you go, like, for anonymous anyways, it doesn't go away necessarily, but you'll become inactive after a certain amount of time, and you gotta, when you come back, you gotta get 10% again before you can start bidding as a main.
Well, that makes sense, but you shouldn't lose your DK. Yeah, see, he's saying there is no decay system in AM.
Yeah, the only time you lose it is if you leave the guild. I'm rooting the greater. Switch to the noble.
Back him up. Oh crap! I'm about to die. I'm fainting it.
Yo, yeah, please do.
I didn't even see my life. That's crazy.
Is he still hitting you?
No, he's hitting me, but he hit you with something. I don't know what it was.
It's a cast of some sort. Let me scroll up, see if I can see. 285. World dissolves into anarchy. Chains of music.
You should be good, man.
Yeah. I was looking at the damage you gave me.
I wasn't doing buffs because we really don't hit.
How does DKP system work? Like, if you have a new member, are you just effed on getting items compared to other people since you would have no DKP? Yeah, kind of, but not really.
You build DKP over time.
But AM, you got to remember, their guys are decked out, so a lot of the stuff that drops, nobody even wants it. So you're going to get it just by default.
That's not true. That's not true.
That's what ZK
they get
said.
it for their alts.
Yeah, but they already have their alts pretty. The rogues I hear are fairly easy to get to armor for.
You might want to ask Tulik that.
Yeah, because
is he having trouble?
That's very not true.
Their system's different. I mean, every guild's different. Like Anonymous has an open DKP system, an open
well, they have a closed
DKP system.
They have a closed
AG,
DKP role, but yes.
Yeah, AG does.
All right, you guys are killing me here.
Closed bids. Yeah, you're not dying, man. You're fine. But Aftermath, I think it's if an item drops that you want, you can reserve it. Like if it's gonna drop for a certain amount.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're saying you just got to put the time in, and you know that's the whole reason DKP exists, is because they didn't want people just joining the guild to get, you know, best in slot day one because their role was lucky. And I tend to like the roles better, which is why I usually don't join or go raiding with guilds that use DKP. But I do realize the higher end players, they put in hundreds, thousands of hours going to the same zone. And when something finally drops, like they really want that item, they put the time in. So, you know, they use their DKP points to get it.
That's the main reason why I don't like roles, is because I mean, look what happens on. I mean, granted, it's an open raid, right? It is what it is. But Paradox open raid, level 42, Shadow Knight wins a BP. Roles are just. It's just completely random. Yeah, it's random. Yeah. It's not even luck, because you can't. There's no way to weigh it one way or the other. It's just.
I think it's a little bit based off of luck, because my rolls, to be honest, on live were horrible, and on my cleric on here, they're absolutely horrible. You guys have seen it firsthand. My rolls suck 90% of the time, if not more, and that has always been my luck on these types of games. So I think there's luck mixed into it.
I like DKP mainly because of the fact that it's. The amount of work that you put into your guild really allows you to be able to get specific items that you want or need later on through using your DKB to buy them. Like if I want a Volnak dagger, it's going to cost me a lot of DKP, but I will have earned that dagger by the time that I get it.
I believe you were thinking of Awakened for the main recruit / alts. So Awakened may do things differently. Main gets it first, recruits get it second, and then alts.
That's how Anonymous is as well. But you still got to bid DKP. If a recruit does 15 DKP on something and a main does 1, the main's gonna get it.
Yeah, it's the same as
because main goes first.
As Regard did too.
Back up.
It depends on what you're going for, though, man. There's some.
But as you're. Go ahead.
I don't know.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say there's some casual guilds out there too. So if you're going for like the more hardcore, what were you gonna say, man?
No, the thing I like. So Anonymous does it in guild chat. It's open. You know exactly what's being bid. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. AG is a closed bid system where you send the amount that you're willing to spend on it.
Do a blind bid as well.
Yeah, blind bid. And I'm personally not big on blind bids.
But the difference between a blind bid and, say, Azure Guard versus Aftermath is that the amount that you bid is going to be the max of what the highest. It's hard to explain. So if you,
it's the second highest plus 1 DKP.
Yeah, plus 1. Whereas in Aftermath, the number that you bid, if you win, is the amount that you are spending.
Yeah.
If you win. So even if someone bid 1 DKP and you bid 1,000, then you're pretty much
screwed out of 1,000. That's on
you. Aftermath is closed DKP as well.
They're not only closed, but they're blind, and you spend what you were saying that you're spending.
So you better know what you got and what other people got.
Yeah, and you better just keep track of every time that item drops, how much people are spending on it.
Worst DKP system is BG, just throwing that out there. Second highest bid plus 1 is
boring.
Resident Sleeper. All right. Is this Soul B? This is Soul B. We're over at the Royals room at the moment. Blind DKP system seems horrible. I don't really like DKP in the first place, so I'm not the one to talk on it, but it sounds more like you bid what you think it's worth and not trying to outbid somebody else.
Yeah, only reason why I don't like blind,
the idea behind it.
Yeah, the only reason why I don't like blind DKP is because you're like trusting somebody else. You really are.
Sure.
The leadership, yeah, but I mean, you have to trust the leadership anyways for a lot of things. So.
Shit.
Yeah.
You don't trust me,
damned if you don't, man. But,
I don't fucking trust you further than I can throw your fat ass.
It's better than a loot council.
So it is.
How does that work though for anonymous? If you're seeing the bids, does that mean you can bid more than once?
You keep going. Yeah. You keep going.
Until
see, what I don't like about that is somebody can purposely drive the bid way up.
Yeah,
and it does happen. It does happen. And people are flat out saying it. I'm going to make you pay for this. How bad do you want it?
Yeah, but if they do that, then you could make them pay for it. You could be like, I'm done. It's all yours.
Yeah.
And then they get stuck with it, and they didn't even really want it.
They get stuck with it. They get stuck with it at the amount that they did it at.
So, I mean, it's a catch-22, but if you really want that item, you may have to end up paying for it.
And yes, Anonymous does give DKP for tracking. I'm not sure the amount because I don't do that.
So you say you hate DKP and you say your rules are terrible. Yeah, but I'm a little bit of a masochist, so I like to do things the hard way, which is also why I don't really have very much good loot.
But yeah, there have been times like they hate Crystal and Planet Hate. Great range item for an ink caster. My guild leader paid 175 for hers, I think, something like that. I paid 1.
Because nobody else bid that day.
It's just the way it is sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
same thing with Velk boots.
Go for 1 sometimes.
Yeah, Velk boots. The last pair that I saw drop, dude bid 90. I'm like, damn, bro, if I'm bidding more than 5, something's up.
I'll probably end up having to spend between 8 and 1,000, maybe more than that, to get a Volk dagger and a Tunar dagger, or each.
I'm looking for a guild that does planar raids between noon and 5 weekdays. Does that exist? Yeah, I think you're probably looking for a European guild. Doom tried looking around for one of those. There's a couple of them out there. Not too many, but there's a couple.
Yeah, if you pick your, you gotta remember Europa. Somebody mentioned Europa. They're also part of CSG, so you're battling 2 other guilds at times for loot.
Yep. But you can bring 2 people to a raid and you're guaranteed something.
Yep, you bring 2 people to a raid and you're guaranteed something if it drops more than 3 items, whatever the case is, depending on how it rolls.
That's why I like the non and
funky
BG population rolls.
Wait, what do you mean by 2 people? You mean like a cleric as a backup?
So when CSG raids, they'll split rolls, I guess you could call them, depending on how many people you bring to the raid. 1 person rolls, and depending on which number it lands on, it gives priority to the guild that has that range of number, if that makes sense. So for BG and Anonymous, say we bring in 50 people total, 25 and 25. 1 through 25 will be BG, and then 26 through 50 will be Anonymous. Somebody does a random 1 through 50, and if it lands anywhere in that range, then that guild gets first bid.
Oh, but then you still have to
on a loot.
You still have to do it with your guild, though. So it's not every
guild. It was so weird though, because sometimes if Azure Guard would win, they would bid on the stupidest thing, or they'd say they're taking the stupidest thing. Whenever the other guild would be getting what would be essentially a better item for their guild.
Yeah, sometimes there's weird concessions too, but that's all backdoor stuff with the officers, I would imagine.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure that we can get this item for this person because they spent so many DKP probably or something like that.
There you go. We're friends has got it right. AG brings 50, Europa brings 25, if that, and then Omni brings 2. Omni walks away with a tear.
True. I mean, I've seen that before.
He needs green mist for his SK, so he just wants to know, is Europa actually going to the plains?
I need green mist for my Iksar Shadow Knight. Oh, the green mist armor. I'm like, green mist is not yet, but that's the weapon. Green mist, actually, I haven't seen too much of it drop personally.
Do you know if Europa's going to the plains, or is that something they're doing?
I don't know how active they are. That's
they do fear. Sky. That's all I know.
I think everybody does Sky.
That's fear though.
We're taking over Paradox's Sky slot.
Mondays or something like that.
Monday night, which is phenomenal because we had fucking Saturday morning and it was.
Was it Saturday morning? I thought it was Sunday morning for some reason.
It was Saturday morning.
Either one would suck.
I don't know. Sunday is Azure
anymore.
Sunday morning, I think.
Tuesday is AG.
Is it?
Tuesday's been AG slot for years.
For a while.
Who was Sunday morning?
That may have been Omni, and we just went with them.
Maybe. I remember going like at 9 o'clock in the morning with a guild, and I was like, I don't want to be up this early.
I did an open raid with Omni to hate, but I think it was later.
Sunday morning. I think Sunday morning is PS.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was you guys or somebody else. I thought yours was on Sundays.
Yeah, honestly, we had Saturday morning. It was
either one literally sucks.
Yeah,
mornings are just
it's like horrible. 8 a.m. start for me in Colorado, and honestly, Friday nights I go to Denver and I get smashed. So there is no morning raiding for me.
I like our time. It's not bad. It's Wednesday nights.
I think nights are better for most people. At the end of the day, it's just pixel guys, and that's why I'm not too worried about it, man. But I know a lot of people, they spend some serious hours in the game to get the stuff that they get, so.
Pixels on my spear look sexy though.
Well, that one wasn't like, you weren't competing over DKP on that one. That was just something you had to put the time in and hopefully, pull out some of your friends to finish. I had
to fucking sell a lot of stuff is what I had to do.
Yeah. Well, that tier, I think is the worst part, right?
Yeah.
The tier is the only part other than the faction.
I sold everything except for the the one fight that I needed actually is Black Dire that I needed help on. But other than that, everything else is solo or just I got during groups while I was leveling. Or buffing groups in City of Mist to get pages and books and stuff.
Let's all remember one of the top geared monks has no guild. Was he in the guild that woke up the sleeper? And that's why he's not in the guild anymore?
Rampage?
Yeah. I heard he was one of the top tiered monks there for a while. I don't know if he's still playing.
He probably had a fungi robe from Sleeper's Tomb too. I mean that's what a top tiered monk would have or have to have. Probably also a Scepter of Destruction.
No. Oh, he was kicked
all
from
those
Awakens.
Good items. All those good items that you can't get anymore.
I guess he was finally kicked from Awaken. Did they say why they kicked him? Just kind of curious as if that tradition of trolling the server kind of kept on with all the members that left that guild, or at least the ones that stayed behind. I think most of them left.
It's probably because he was soloing camps that monks shouldn't be able to solo.
That's not against the rules.
It's not against the rules, no.
Well, I guess I take that back.
One person
apparently,
taking a whole camp that takes a group to kill him.
Still not against the rules. I mean, if it was me,
it's not against the rules. It's just I'm sure people complain about it. Your monk is taking up the whole CE camp. I do not agree with this.
I mean, like I said, I would let it go and I would let somebody else move in, but you don't have to. The only other thing I would say is I did hear about the new GM actually banning somebody, or what did he do to him, Cypher? Do you remember? What was the story behind that?
Yeah, he banned his account for doing something that was not against the.
Yeah, he thought he was doing too much damage.
He thought he
too
wasn't
much
taking
damage.
enough damage.
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh.
Not taking enough damage.
It was
Yeah.
a shaman in KO that was camping or just farming something. This is a like level 60 shaman with Topor, Vindy breastplate.
70% slow.
Just, 70% slow, all sorts of other stuff. And wow, that wore off really fast.
Probably had a Kazakh brain and
That wore off, too.
and banned them because you're not taking enough damage.
that's just that's the
That's the
stupidest thing I've
dumbest thing
ever.
I've ever heard in my life.
But
Yeah,
he was a new guide or GM? Just guide,
within a
right?
week, within a week of him being announced as a new GM.
Yeah.
I know somebody that GM within a week or two banned several accounts because of the naming policy.
A name. Banned the accounts because of a name.
I heard he was.
When he told me that, I was
Instead
blown
of just
away,
changing
Chico.
them.
I also heard he was going after certain people that apparently had a grudge against.
That's the thought.
That's the
That
hearsay
It's
on it,
possibly
yeah.
it's possibly somebody that has a grudge against specific members, because both members that got banned.
They were leaders, so high-end people, from what I heard.
One's a leader of a guild, and the other one was a member of that same guild at one point.
So, I don't know. I mean, if Circa's watching or Talent, you guys might want to look into that one. I've been hearing a lot of stuff on the back end about it. Again, I wasn't there to see any of it, but it should be fairly simple, albeit, time-consuming for you guys to look into it. You guys causing some waves either way. And same way.
We're friends.
Welcome to Awakened. We
Yeah,
50 plus.
how long did it take them to kick inbox though?
Oh, it took forever.
Yeah.
Whoa,
and he's
what happened to
awesome.
Inbox?
Bitching and I had so much so much footage of that dude, and just how toxic he was.
I mean, he was an
It
officer.
took them months
crying out
to
loud.
comment to him.
What did he end up doing, or did they kick him or something?
Well, that's what Shariki's saying.
Yeah, AG did finally kick him, but not because he was a shitty person, because he stole money he stole plat from the guild.
Well, I
Like
know
some
that
stuff in the guild
him, Heaves, and some other people, including myself, were doing Lodi splits. Only 5 guildies would just get together and we'd split all the loot from Lodi.
Yeah, Lodi would cause a lot of drama in that guild.
Honestly, outside of the raid scene, Inbox was a fucking pleasant person to group with.
He was.
But when I had to deal with him on contested targets, I wanted to fucking gut myself with a rusty spoon.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I'm fading this here in a second, guys. Get ready for it.
I don't know why you let yourself get so low before you start fading.
I was at 50% when I got into the room, and my
You
fame
failed, by
failed.
the way.
Yeah. What are we attacking?
Which one's your pet, Cypher? The shaman?
Huh?
Which one's your pet? Oh, the Cobalt. Never mind.
Yeah, for right now, I'm gonna be switching soon to get rid of that pet.
All right.
The shaman
Shaman's
has.
slowed.
Okay,
I'm gonna,
petting him.
I'm gonna start just slowing targets.
Yep. And now I'm gonna just get back on my cycle again. Let me see what Pretzel's saying real quick.
So the shaman was your pet?
Yeah. That's my pet. I'm gonna just start mezzing him. Or not.
Yeah, I figured we'd kill it real quick. But you said he was nice when he wasn't raiding. Do you feel like raiding brought the worst out in him, or he was just really greedy for loot?
Nah, he's very competitive.
Yep.
So he didn't even really care about the loot.
He's he cares about loot too, but he's really competitive and he doesn't there's no diplomacy in him when it comes to raids at all.
Right.
I wonder how they went about kicking him.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I will show you some footage of how he would speak to you.
He gets nasty. He talks to you like you're trash.
And I trolled the shit out of him. At the very end, they finally conceded and left. And I asked him, if he just wanted to sit down and talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Oh, you got F-bombs like crazy, didn't you?
Oh, dude, it was dirty. But the whole time he's like sending me tells, I'm laughing my ass off because it's just insane.
Do you think he's sitting there screaming at the monitor, or you think he's taking it in just as well?
I just picture like this vein just throbbing out of the side of his neck.
So you think he's taking it seriously?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's not good for your health, man. Can't let that blood pressure get up there like that.
I've been actually talking to another shaman about doing a trio Lodi kill, but we have to try to get in whenever people are busy with raid spawns. Because people are fast with those pets getting on Lodi.
Oh, dude, I'm like 100% on FTEs on Lodi if I've got...
Pull them back, guys?
Which knoll is it? It's the shaman one. I can't think of his name.
One's rooted.
I haven't done Lodi in so long.
I need the map.
I need another belt.
I mean, yeah, I want a belt too. Just saying, I need to kill Lodi for the map.
You guys don't want the shield?
I need the shield too. But if I was going to be doing a trio, it'd be just a split of all the loot.
How many items
like we
does he
sell
drop?
it.
Oh, just sell everything.
It depends.
That kind of sucks though, if you need those items.
I've seen him drop everything on his loot table before.
I have not seen that before. That's crazy.
Yep.
I've seen it where he will drop at least 4 things, and the map is almost always, if not always. Yeah.
Yeah, the map's 100%.
What's the map for?
I patch up plunder. Haste item.
Haste.
Yep. It's nice for a rogue to have in a raid where you're being dispelled a lot.
I guess that doesn't stack with the monks if they already get a clicky, or is that no? It's a song, right? You get the song one.
But it's a clicky though. It's the eye patch is a song too, isn't it?
No.
Is it not?
It's a casted haste.
So it would stack then.
It does.
Wow. So you got all three.
songs and spells do not stack.
I thought they did. You could have a bard and an enchanter
unless
haste
it's
at the same
over
time.
haste. Unless it's over haste, a song will not stack with a spell haste.
Oh.
They are considered the same thing.
Then why can you have an enchanter haste and a bard haste, plus your epic?
Because they have other stats and stuff that will stack, but the haste effect, the haste effect doesn't stack. The only time, the reason a monk uses his epic in a raid or anything is because it's a nice fucking attack bonus.
40. Pop.
I got one on me. You want me to feign it?
No. Cypher, can you pet the shaman, please?
Yep. On it. If I can find my mouse.
So rangers are the only ones that get the, what is it, like 90% haste? With all the items they have access to? Don't they? Like their epics?
They get the same haste as everyone else with their epic.
There was one ranger that I was talking to. He said he got up to 90% haste with all the items he had.
I mean, you don't stack haste. You only can have the maximum haste. So if you have 40% haste on your weapon or your belt or something, and you get a 41% haste item, you now have 41% haste.
I realize that, but if you have all 3 different forms of haste,
yeah,
then you can stack it.
I don't know that there is a range, and I may be completely off base on this. I don't know that there's a Ranger Bard haste that they get. They have the worn, the wielded.
Okay. So there are 4 types of haste. There's the permanent item haste. There's a spell, song, or clicky haste. There's V2, like Irvaj line for Bard songs. And there's overhaste, which isn't even in P99.
So only 3 right now.
And you don't even get the overhaste until level 59 or 60.
How's the experience moving for you guys?
I'm at 40% into 34.
I have no clue.
91.
I think I've made about 5%.
We're friends. I'm back. Thanks for pausing the stream. Yeah, I don't know about pausing it, but there's only 2 forms of haste, spell, and item. I guess you
and song and clicky are both considered spell.
I can be affected on my rogue by 3. I thought.
Well, he said they can be on you, but you're not actually getting.
Yeah, the Irvaj line of Bard songs is the only other haste that stacks.
What is the actual effect that you're getting off of it, though? I don't understand what that's actually giving you, because all I see in the spell itself is V2.
Well, V2 stacks with spell and song and item.
But what is the percentage of haste?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't have a level 20 bard.
Yeah, but I mean, even if you read that, it doesn't exactly say either.
Say it caps at 100% anyways, so like 100% haste is the max you can have.
I don't think you can have 100% haste on this server.
Even if you could, 100 would be the highest.
I mean, oh, maybe you can. I mean, I have 220 haste on my monk on live.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me on live. Surprised it hasn't been gone up into the millions yet.
The thing I don't like about live is that you don't swing for every actual attack that you do.
You wouldn't be able to, man. You'd look like the Matrix.
I think it would be awesome, though. I think it would be hilariously awesome.
I think people would be like, that's ridiculous. Obviously, you're giving people way too much haste. Maybe remove that from the game.
Well, no, what it is that it just
animation
gets to the point
where
there's
crap.
Refresh rate can't do it.
You know, I've been to a tank and spank on live that was literally 50 to 60 minutes long because of the fact that it was the mob had, I don't know, it could probably have 25 million hit points. We're just standing there hitting it the whole time, doing all of our abilities, waiting them to recycle. It was stupid. I don't see how you can get any kind of enjoyment in raiding anymore on that server.
It's probably a few too many. I got 4 right there, so I'm gonna faint it off.
Stay down.
You might snag one if you guys want to.
What?
So yeah, he's saying sure you can get 100%, 41% haste plus the 60% haste from an enchanter, so 100% right there.
Plus overhaste.
Well, it's just not in the game.
Or the whatever the bard one is.
Yeah, but 100 is the max, so even if you had like all the other ones, it doesn't really matter. You're only going to get 100. Well, technically that's 101, but yeah, I get where you're going with it.
It's not technically, that's a fact.
You know.
Science. Math.
Fucking science.
I love that line, the Martian. We're gonna science the shit out of this.
You're right. That was a really good movie. I think they should have done like a longer version of that, like Lord of the Rings, where they had another hour into it. I watched that movie I don't know how many times now.
I like that movie a lot, yeah. Alright guys, I will be right back, man. I need to go upstairs and get my my late night snack. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, man. Yeah, I like any movie where the actor can carry the entire thing all by himself. Castaway, Terminal, I wasn't too fond of that one, but, you know.
I didn't even know what Terminal was.
It's same guy from Castaway. I can't think of his name right now.
Tom Hanks?
Is it Tom
Tom
Hanks?
Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
He gets trapped inside of a airport. I believe it's in New York City. The country he came from, which I could not even begin to tell you the name of the country, goes to war, start having like a civil war, so they can't send him back for like danger reasons, but they can't let him into New York, so the airport itself is considered kind of like neutral territory, so he's allowed to stay in the airport, but he can't leave. So he's kind of fallen through the cracks of a, you know, weird system. So it's it kind of follows him. And the reason he's in New York is he's trying to do something he promised his father, who just recently passed away, that he would do, which is go and get the last autographs or something that he needed for a jazz band the guy was into. You two, Tom Hanks. You guys don't like Tom Hanks? Yeah, Big from way back when. That was a really good movie when I was a kid.
Tom Hanks is a good actor.
I
He's
like
got
him.
a lot of good movies.
You've got Mail with Meg Ryan before she became a duck. I mean, you know, I don't think she ever needed plastic surgery. I don't know who convinced her of doing that, but that was like the worst thing they possibly could do.
Well, what about like Forrest Gump? Saving Private Ryan.
Forrest Gump wasn't too bad, yeah. Saving Private Ryan. A little graphic if you're not into horror or war
Forrest
movies.
Gump wasn't too bad.
That was like one of the greatest movies ever, in my opinion.
There was a couple of slow scenes in it for like an hour. Him running was cool, but you know, they followed it for a while.
I am running.
It happens. What happens?
That movie, wasn't that movie like 30 hours long or something like that? Or I can't remember.
Felt like 30 hours.
You're thinking of Gone with the Wind.
It's been a long time since I've seen it, but it felt like it was a good solid 20 or 30 hours.
Splash was good. He did also one where it was like a bachelor party. It might have actually been called like Bachelor Party. Way back when he was a lot younger than he is now. But Da Vinci Code, if you guys like those were really big hits for... I didn't really like the sequels.
Books were better.
Yeah, the books are always better, though.
The Money Pit, come on, man.
Money Pit, yeah. Oh my god, dude. How could we forget that one? The scene where he's laughing at the plumber. Not really laughing at the plumber, but he, you know, I'm never coming back here ever again.
Because he's stuck in the hole upstairs.
Stupid carpet is hiding it. 2001 Space Odyssey feels like it goes on forever. I like that movie, but I get what you're saying. It had some scenes in it, man. Star Trek, the scene where they're going into Voyager, which is Voyager, the satellite. That thing lasted for like 20, 30 minutes.
I think the only thing that I really like the most about that movie is just the hilarity that Pan Am isn't even around anymore. They felt that they were going to be the longest lasting, most powerful, and they were at the time, airplane company, till Howard Hughes ran them into the ground.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't have done it if he didn't have all those mental conditions.
Yep.
I mean, the dude seemed like he was legitimately pretty smart and knew what he was doing.
Well, Pan Am was, they were digging their own holes at the time.
We got 4 mobs, so I'm just going to feint them. You guys want to snag one of these? Turner and a Hooch? I wasn't a big fan of Turner and a Hooch, but...
Dragnet.
Dragnet. Just a facts, man. Just facts.
Apollo 13. That's a good one.
That was a really good one. I like that one a lot. He did a lot of movies with that director, too, the guy from Happy Days.
Howard.
Oh,
Ron Howard.
Ron Howard, there you go.
Opie Cunningham.
That's where I remember him from, and that's what I saw him for the longest time. Then I found out he was an actual director, and I'm like, wow, right?
Stupid guy.
Dude made good. He makes good movies, so.
All right.
Oh yeah. Shits can keep his damn ice cream.
Sounds like you got a root beer float.
What you got?
Who you got there?
You don't want to know.
Well, I want to know.
Some cottage cheese with some strawberries.
Ugh, nasty motherfucker.
That's not too bad.
It's good for you, man. Slow burning protein. It's perfect late night snack.
Strawberries? Yeah, let's look at strawberries. As long as they're not too bitter.
No,
Oh, there's incoming.
Oh, you already got something? Okay.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna start pulling.
Yeah, if you want to, man, you're more than welcome to. The only reason I had 4 on that one is they just all happened to repop as I was bringing a mob back.
Well, my late
Nah.
Oh, he got you, man. He's on you.
is a sour tangerine
he?
Kush.
You son of a gun.
You dirty rat. Might have to root these mobs when he brings them in.
I'm fucking tell me what to do.
You fucking root those knobs and you like it.
You ain't my dad.
Why don't your fat ass blocked away, man? Get in there.
Joe versus Volcano. Now you're going back to old school with Meg Ryan again.
Yeah, that's
Inner Space,
I thought
Meg
was
Ryan.
the worst movie ever.
You didn't like Joe versus Volcano?
No.
I love the
I
scene
thought it
where
was-
they're out there on the ocean. He's playing golf. Yeah, he's dancing around to the music. He's just so silly. Well, he did have a brain cloud, after all. Inner Space did have Meg Ryan, but it had what's his name in it?
Really?
Quaid
Yeah, it wasn't
and
Dennis.
Martin Short.
Martin Short was kind of hit and miss with me.
Inner Space and Three Amigos, probably my 2 favorite Martin Short movies.
Oh, Three Amigos is so good.
It is.
Did you say I have a plethora?
Sí, jefe. Do you know what a plethora is? No, jefe. And how could you say I have a plethora of gifts? I'm sorry, not as smart as you. Their gift to him was class. That was just hilarious, dude. It's a sweater.
Sweater? Yeah, it was a sweater. In the desert. That's what you need.
Me and the boys, we got together, we got to live saucy.
Captain Ron. I don't know Captain Ron, but he did play a captain on... Was it Captain
Ron
Phillips?
is amazing.
What was Captain Ron?
He plays this like drunken sailor that I think this family hires to take him. God, it's been so long since I saw that movie.
Isn't that Kurt Russell?
That's what I was...
Yeah, that is Kurt Russell.
Oh, okay.
But fuck, I love that movie.
Got an eye patch. Like Snake Plissken?
Pilskin.
Yeah.
Rump.
Escape. What is that? Escape from New York.
Oh,
Escape
all of
from
them.
LA?
LA. I mean, he did those remakes. Did a movie called Soldier, I think, which was fairly decent. I know it didn't really get that many good reviews, but I thought it was okay.
Tango and Cash. Cash and Tango.
One of the best
That's
bad
a good
guys
movie.
ever.
Who's
Him?
that?
The guy from Tango Cash. The old guy with the
Oh,
white
yeah.
hair. He did the
Crazy ass.
curly ones from City Slickers.
Yeah.
Plus like a gazillion old Western movies you guys probably haven't seen, but you know, you're into like the Clint Eastwood era of early days. The Duke in there with him.
My favorite Clint Eastwood movie, I think, is Hang 'em High.
It's not too bad. I like Where Eagles Dare. If you ever watch that one.
I like that cowboy movie that he did.
that one.
Yeah.
That one, huh?
Yeah.
I know which one you're
Let's
talking
narrow
about.
that one down just a
mean-
little bit. 2 Meals for Sister Sarah was real good.
Oh yeah, Guarding Tess. Changed a lot. Changed a lot over the years, but
Somebody's killing giants.
This is a guy in Bats and Bugs. He's been doing it for a while. But we all know the most amazing actor of all time, Nicolas Cage.
Oh my god.
That's what they said. I don't mind Nicolas Cage as much as some people do. Gone in 60 Seconds, I thought was pretty good.
I mean, the movies are good, but he's the same person in every single one of them.
Yeah.
It's like Keanu.
He didn't used to be the same person in all his.
Oh my goodness, dude! There's 3.
I guess I'm on the
One
lava
second.
duct.
No.
Let me
Holy crap,
try
they're
to
all on me now.
don't hit them all, guys. Just me try to get some messes on them.
Should I switch off of the lava duct?
Yeah.
Just
Alright, I'm on the kobold. Ghost Rider, either one of them. Actually, I wasn't a big fan of the first one either. 2 was just weird. I had no idea what they were trying to go with that one. Lord of War, I thought was pretty good.
That was decent. I did enjoy that one.
with what's his name in it?
His brother? Is it who you're going for?
No.
It's Nicolas Cage is the main actor in it.
Yeah, I was trying.
Oh, was he?
He said somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the
Leonardo?
Leonardo.
No, it's Nicholas.
Different movie.
Blood Diamond, I think, is what you're going for.
Yeah, Blood Diamond.
You know what the absolute best Robert De Niro movie is?
It's a hard one. The one where he plays
Stardust.
Yeah,
Because
Stardust is good.
He's a cross-dressing sky pirate.
We discussed that
You don't
this
get
week
much
at work.
better than that. I
Because the
love
dude that plays Daredevil on the Netflix series is in that movie.
Holy shit! Is that him?
That is him, yeah.
Holy shit! I
That's
didn't
what
even
we all.
realize.
That's what we all said. We were like, no.
The blonde hair guy from Flash, the one that he works in the office with, that doesn't like him at first. That's
The Rock was good,
Draco.
but that was
yeah,
Sean
Draco
Connery.
from Harry Potter. Oh, it also had Nicolas Cage in it.
I know. I'm just saying, it was a good movie, but it had Sean Connery in it.
He doesn't always do great movies though. Like
And
as he's gotten
the
older.
villain, who was the colonel that was the bad guy?
Oh yeah, he's good.
I can't remember his name, but he's a good actor too. I like
Apollo
him in
13?
movies. Yeah, he's in a
Flight Director.
bunch of movies.
I'm about to die.
No, you're not. What's hitting you, man?
It's the spider.
Everything.
Slow too.
Everything is hitting me.
Get off to the Spider-Man. Don't worry about the Great Kobold.
You sure? Alright, I'm
Yep.
switching.
I'm rooting that.
Alright,
I'm
back it
try
up,
to
guys. Back it
slow
up.
these.
Back it up. There we go.
I'm gonna don't root all of them. I'm gonna try to
I'm gonna
get one of
feign it here in a second, guys. Yeah, I'm feigning.
Yep, please do because, oh man, I don't have enough mana. I'm out.
Oh, I died from poison. Now my blood boils for 33 points of damage. I should have popped the feign a little bit sooner, but
Which one's not slowed? I can't tell which one's not slowed. There he is.
Con Air is good, yeah. Honestly, Will Smith is a bad
Will
actor.
Smith is a shitty actor.
Like, I like the original ID4 movie, even though it was a little cheesy in places. Oh man, I'm bound all the way over in KO.
My mend is down. If you want me to try and grab some aggro and you guys take a run, make a run for it, and I can feign at the very end.
How much you guys got left on that?
35%.
He's still, and he's taking chunks.
And you got like 3 or 4 kobolds.
Yeah, we got to row, guys. I have no mana. Oh,
Go.
shit, is going down.
Yeah,
Go.
I'm
Go.
Go.
Fey death or go.
Go ahead.
No, don't die.
Flop it. We're far enough away.
All right, I'm good.
I hope we're far enough away.
Nobody died?
Not yet. I think everybody made it.
Okay, I was gonna switch over to my cleric.
Are you poison chicks?
No, I am not.
Where's Drakmir at?
That's a fantastic question. Oh, we'll find out in just a moment, though.
I appreciate it, man. But Will Smith's been in a few movies. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of his either, but Pursuit of Happiness, I thought was pretty good, even though that his kid was in that one, who sucks really bad at movies. But
I can't stand
I can't either.
I like 7 Pounds.
I haven't seen 7 Pounds. I like the movie he did about the concussions too. I think he's a great dramatic actor when he gets the right role. Wild Wild West was not a good movie, in my opinion.
All right, somebody hit this thing.
Yeah, there's some actors out there I like more than others, but I mean, everybody got skill in their own right. They just got to find out what does it for them. Like Keanu Reeves, man, he started out doing kind of comedies. You know, Bill and Ted, Point
Dude,
Break.
Bill and Ted is his best fucking movie. I love Point Break too.
I don't know. There's a better movie.
Matrix. I like the Matrix.
No, The Matrix isn't better than Bill and Ted.
They're different though. Like one's an action
Scanner
movie.
Darkly is.
Scanner Darkly is in the weird category. You don't know what to make of it at first.
Oh, I thought it was a fantastic movie from the beginning to the end.
I thought it was a good movie, but it's one of those that you're looking at it and you're just like, okay, this is definitely a little trippy.
No, I think the thing that's trippy about it is the fact that people spend more time thinking about the art style than the actual concept of what's actually going on.
Because it's the first thing you notice, dude. Like, you see with your eyes. So you're just like, okay. It's like Borderlands. First time I saw that, I was like, this is a little different, right? I mean, I thought at first it was just like bad graphics. But it wasn't. Like, they did something else. Train to EW Beware. Find everything Adam Sandler did as a serious role sucks. I don't think he's ever done a serious role. Have you?
Yes. Spanglish.
Never seen it or heard of it. Spanglish.
Is a very boring, long movie.
You make it sound so appealing.
I'm having as much of a excited voice as the movie actually was right now.
Click wasn't bad. I think Click was still in the comedy section.
The only non-comedy part of that is the fact that at the end,
Click's not bad because it has Kate Beckinsale in it.
Ooh.
Didn't she do a movie called Doomsday where like England's split in half and she's missing an eyeball and she has to go into the wasteland? And I don't know if you guys ever
I don't know what I
think it was called Doomsday. 50 First Dates, a comedy. Yeah, 50 First Dates would be a comedy, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's Drew Barrymore.
It's a rom-com, yeah.
You don't really see Drew Barrymore
which actor are we talking about again?
Adam Sandler.
Billy Madison.
That's
best
definitely
Sandler movie ever.
It's a comedy. I mean, you know, they're just saying his serious roles sucked.
Oh no, his serious roles are garbage.
Adam Sandler, the legend.
I can't think of an actual serious role from him that was decent.
I can't think of
I am gonna have to bounce out, guys.
All right, man. Well, thanks for coming out and joining us.
Definitely. I'll be around tomorrow, maybe? No,
Hey,
tomorrow's
AC.
Friday. Tomorrow's go to Denver night.
Hey, AC,
Uh-huh.
give Shakes consent.
I
So
did.
that way, I'm okay. I'm gonna try to go in
Yeah,
there
you
and kill him if I can.
Min should be up any minute now. And that'll give me, over 50%, probably 60%.
And to be honest, Adam Sandler to me is a lot like Jim Carrey used to be back in the day. I can only take him in bits and pieces because all his roles are the same. You know,
That's not true.
yeah,
that's not
they kind of
true.
are, man. They kind of are.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, that was a really good and serious
You talking
movie
about
of
Jim
his.
Carrey?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying Jim Carrey back in the day when he was doing like
Oh.
Liar Liar and Ace Ventura. Like all
I
of
didn't like
those were the
any of
same
those
roles.
movies.
And
I didn't like any of those movies.
I got burned out on those. Like there's just like, you know. Yeah, I think he did he do The Mask? I don't know. He did The Mask.
He did The Mask. Yeah.
Yeah, Jim Carrey was the mask.
So like all his roles just kind of blended in together, and I got burned out. But he has since moved on
What was
to other
the-
stuff.
What was the one where he played God?
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
Morgan Freeman was the real God. or
Evan
something?
Almighty or
Something like that.
the other, Bruce Almighty.
Bruce
Bruce
Almighty, because
Almighty,
Evan
there
was
you
the
go.
second
Evans
one.
is the second one.
Consent me, please.
I'm zoning.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm zoning. I got trained.
No, I'm
Okay,
talking about the Cypher. Is Cypher in there?
I mean, yeah, I'm here.
I'm consenting.
Just consent
Drek.
me.
Drakmeyer, right?
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
You may try to pull this down the hall a little bit and then flop again.
No, I got it.
Did you heal Shix, or is he good?
I'm at like 63%. I mended.
Okay.
But like once bitten from
Mm-hmm.
the old days.
Courtney Cox.
I don't think that was Courtney Cox, was it? Once bitten
Yes.
was
Oh,
the
yes, it was.
tall blonde hair girl with that.
Courtney Cox plays his girlfriend.
Oh no, I was thinking of the older lady, the one that's like trying to seduce him. Dumb and Dumber is the greatest comedy ever. What did you think about the last one? What is it, Dumbest and Dumbery or something? Something retarded. I have no
The title
idea.
says it all.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I watched the first 20 minutes of it just to kind of see if it was going to be a funny movie, because I like some goofball stuff. Like I like the Sharknado ones; they're super cheese all over the place, and just get it on your walls.
Come
Can't get it
on,
off.
man.
They're kind of fun to watch. That one, the first
All right,
joke
I'm gonna
in
have
it,
to zone out.
didn't get it.
Did you get to his corpse?
Yeah, I got his corpse.
All right, I'm gonna try and find my way back. I don't know the zone very well, so I just may
Just careful.
flop through.
Hey, Rich, how you doing, man?
There's gonna be 3 pathers. Back to you.
Been doing pretty good, dude. We're streaming quite a bit more lately, so if you guys ever want to come back in and group with us, or just kind of jump into the streams, and make sure you guys hit that follow button so you can get a little notification. But if you miss any of this stuff, you'll see it on the YouTube page as well. But as to like what we've been doing, we just kind of been chilling, leveling up. I've been getting my warrior a few more levels. Where are you fighting? Need a res. I just got my clicky. Cypher is actually getting me right now. He's been kind enough to run his cleric over. We're in Soul B today, and we're doing fairly well in the Royals. I think everybody got a little bit of experience. We got a level today, right? Somebody got a level, right? Level 34? 35?
Shrieky.
Shariki got it? What was the name of his tune again? It was,
I couldn't tell you.
let me scroll up. He didn't say anything group chat in a long time. Gornier. Gornier got his level. So he's leveling up his warrior as well. An ogre. So it's going good. I mean, we did get in last night. Actually, it's the video I posted onto YouTube for today at 7 o'clock. It's kind of a long video, but we got into Plane of Mischief and got shown around in that zone. Cypher's been there before, long time ago, way back on live. First time there.
So long ago, I forgot everything about it.
Pretty confusing. Pretty confusing. And we were getting shown around by people who have been there for a long time and knew the zone really well, so they were showing us really quickly. And, not a lot stuck into my brain, except kind of how to get back to the main entrance.
By the way, Shix. Come on. Oh, dude, I'm done.
Oh, I see.
I'm dotted up to high heaven. Keep going.
Oh, there's like 3 of them down here.
Oh, there's a ton of them down here.
May need a
Keep going.
flop in a second. AC.
All right.
If you guys are at the zone line, just zone out if you can. Have you looted?
I looted and that flopped.
Oh, okay. Cypher, zone out. I'm about to die too. Go, Shix, go.
I'll tell these guys to zone.
Yeah, I have 10 mana at the
Zone
moment.
out if you're not zoned out yet.
I am.
All right.
I got a
Zoning.
big. I can't even get
I was
around this big
trying to
fatty.
tell him to move. Told him to zone twice. We're a little bit kind of mixed in with levels. I think the lowest we had at the time was 34, but we're mostly 40s. You got to be kidding me, dude. What the crap?
Did you
What?
die again?
No, like I was feigned, so didn't do anything, and then they walked over to me, got stuck on my body, and they attacked me.
Did your feign fail?
No, how does your feign fail if you're not getting
It's right
attacked?
there. I
every
see it
time?
right there. Zorn's has fallen to the ground.
Yeah.
So your feign can fail even though you're not getting attacked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had no idea. I knew the Shadow Knight one could, but, it's the Shadow Knight.
No, the Shadow Knight will tell you also exactly the same thing.
Yeah, I knew it could fail though, just being as bad as a Shadow Knight Feigned Death is.
Whoa, hey now, I
It's pretty
rarely
bad.
ever failed my Feigned Death.
As Chupa, what do you think of the Feigned Death on a Shadow Knight right now?
It fucking sucks.
Do you have a macro to turn your attack off?
He has all of that, but he came from playing a monk, and playing a monk to a Shadow Knight, there's a very big difference in the Feigned Death.
What's up with that shaman? What's his problem?
He's being a dumbass.
Why is he keep saying that you guys didn't tell him the train was coming?
No, he's
No,
like, why
he
would
said-
you wait for them then zone? And he's saying he's talking to Cypher for some reason. I don't understand why Cypher didn't bring him. Best recognized motherfucker.
Well, and why do you stand there and block the zone line when
You're a
you
shaman.
know there's a train coming?
And you're a shaman. Like, he could shrink himself very easily, but he didn't. I'm just looking at the guild name that he's in. He's in Clue.
It says it all, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know them
Not
that
that I'm
much.
biased.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know them that much. I haven't really had any bad experiences with them, but I've heard
I had
things.
a lot of situations with them. I'll call them situations.
Warfriend says this is 10 out of 10 because I know who my shaman is. I can make a Gina macro that will look for the let you know. I don't really fail that often.
You gotta download Gina. Bull, man. You failed so much tonight.
No, I just meant I don't fail that often and not know that I failed. Like I almost instantly know because the mobs are still attacking me.
Yeah. Dexter would be correct, but it would take AC downloading Gina and using it.
And then figuring out how it works. Like, I heard what Cypher went through when he first got Gina on his computer, and he was trying to figure out all the new settings, and, like, my brain... Like, I still haven't downloaded virtual audio cable, so I can actually have multiple channels without showing across in the video. And
Yeah, it's only been 2 years.
right? That's what I keep telling myself. It's only 2 years. I mean, eventually I'll get to it. I haven't even finished my room yet. This play area that I got is still... Like, there's still sheetrock missing on some of the walls in this area.
Alright, I'm gonna have to head out, guys. That was my last bandage, by the way.
I can give you a
Thank
couple
you,
if
sir.
you need them.
Appreciate it.
No, I'm good. I was running over the gypsies. They got them over there.
Used to be in Clue, the leader's a douche. Officer is an arrogant... That Iksar. Oh, sounds like he's prejudiced against Iksars.
No, he was saying, why would you just wait for them to get to you and then zone instead of just continuing straight to the zone?
I think he was talking about me because I told him to zone it, and he saw me feign death, and he thought maybe I was pulling those mobs, but I was letting him know because the group was coming. So either way, you know, what Warfriend said. It helps a ton, plus mob timers. Yeah, but I like to make things get difficult, guys. You know how that works. If I make it too easy and I have these little things popping up on the conversations that we have, we don't really want interrupted by little timers going off, letting us know that my buffs have faded and Cypher's butt is in my face, or whatever else we can get it to say. Can we do that? Can we make it say something if you get too close to me? Like proximity-wise? No, there's nothing to that?
No. There's not a proximity matrix.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. I definitely want to thank all you guys for watching. We will hopefully be able to do a little bit of Plane of Mischief tomorrow if everybody gets on. Didn't really have any luck doing it today, even though we got close. You know, Shrieky was open to it. But I think he was on call all day, and he never really got free from that. So, kind of need somebody else to go with me and Cypher. A rogue and a cleric, I don't think is going to be a great combo up there. by ourselves. Maybe a third person, any type of third person into that mixture will definitely make the killing go pretty quick. But until then, guys, thanks again for watching. We'll definitely catch you next time.
Bye, guys.
Follow.
Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.